Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Garrett, and welcome to The Cage. We are back in Town of Light on the PS4, and we are visiting what looks to be like an old asylum or some kind of old medical facility. And this is present, or basically present day, 2016, I think it said at the beginning. And we're a woman, it sounds like, walking around these old hallways. We found our doll, Charlotte. We had to bring Charlotte up here, and we can now enter the ward to progress things. So, the question is, which way's the ward? Let's not be that way. So far, no story on who we are. We're just some lady. We have a couple guesses who we are, but nothing concrete yet. So the ward must be the one downstairs. Oh, shut the door. Let's check this door first. Okay. I can't turn around. Okay. Can go side to side, but I cannot turn around. I don't really want to. I don't really want to now. Oh boy. Okay, that was a good trick. What the heck?
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
Okay.
It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist. She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down, down among the damned, and her smile kept me alive.
Okay. Chapter 3. Whew. Well, that was... We're back to us. Okay.
The door is locked from the outside. Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you for the info. That's really dark. Charlotte, how did you get here? Hey, it's Charlotte. Give me Charlotte. He's fast. Oh, wow. Really don't like the sound of this. I mean,
He laughed, panted, and slobbered all over me. It hurt me when he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
ooh, wow. Oh, man. I had a very sinking feeling on my stomach. It was going to be something like that. Oh man. And again, this is real stuff that happened in history, and it just doesn't. I don't even know. I don't even have words to describe it because it's not even something that feels like it could be real, but it is.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Oh man. Oh, it's this room. pick her up yet?
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I thought I could go upstairs. Must be in one of these side rooms then. Oh, thank you. They actually put little... This must be it. They put little subtitles for it.
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
Ooh.
Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head. Careful, little girl, careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
Oh. Nothing yet in medical records. Okay. Chapter 5. Wait.
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
Surgery C. Okay. See if I can see surgery up on here. Yeah, none of those look like surgery. Let's go check the first floor. That's radiology. We know that. Wonder if it could be through here. No, this is the observatory, right? Ward 1, observation, yeah. Wait, this is just... Where would surgery be? I would assume it'd be on the bottom floor. Well, we know that door's locked. Oh, it could be in a side room, I guess. I'm mentally trying to think of how they might have laid it out. That's locked. Let's go back upstairs. Especially since that's gynecology there. Is this surgery? Yeah, here we go. Surgery C. Oh, it was one that was locked. Okay. Did not like the sound of that.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother is seamstress. Admitted an observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble. We have to look for Amara. We must hurry. We have to follow the memories and make sure they don't fade.
Okay.
She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake. So many things frightened me. The system that I lived in was built on fear and light. There was no mercy or understanding in the town of light. I didn't know what reality
Right.
was. I never did. I've known many different realities, maybe too many. When you move, everything changes its appearance and meaning. I have no points of reference. We'll just have to keep looking. April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. It's not true. Renee hostile? It's all made up. They wanted to make her into something she wasn't, and then certain things would have been forgotten. Renee was the bad girl. Maybe I'm starting to understand. That's enough of reading these lies. Let's look for Amara.
Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good place to pause the episode. We'll pick it up in the next one and keep the story going for you. So, appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you so much. If you can, Give the video a like. It does help us out quite a bit. Also, check out the channel because we have tons of videos going on over there. Until next time, you guys, stay frosty.